So day one after the tornado, our thought was, hey, this room's not damaged. Let's move all of the interesting things that we want to keep and that we found into our old office space. Well, unfortunately, after the tornado, we got about 4 or 5 inches of rain, and we started having ceiling tiles coming down and more windows get broken open. And so a lot of the items that we saved in this room ultimately got even more damage from than when we found them. But 3 of the items that I've kind of pulled today that were interesting to me: the late great Dick Goldstrand, from his book Corvette Thunder. He had signed this and given it to us. Unfortunately, it is now bent up, molded, and kind of beyond saving. So unfortunately, that is one of the things that we were trying to save and could not save. This is a piece that if you're ever in the My Garage Museum, you might have noticed. This was actually a piece that John Cafaro made for my dad. And if you don't know who John Cafaro is, you should look at the C5 Corvette. John was one of the chief designers on the C5 Corvette, has been involved or had been involved with the Corvette program for a very long time. And so this piece was done in 1984. And the Serve 3 concept, even some of the concepts today, there are a lot of lines within this that are still found in Corvette. And then so this piece was another one that we found, and this one is just molded over and gross, and I tried saving it, but this was near and dear to my heart for several reasons. The Hart Theater here in Effingham, we've used it for both Corvette and Volkswagen Fun Fest over the years. I had an article about my dad, and at the very bottom, there is a green C4 convertible, and the last couple of years I've had a green C4 convertible because I remember that polo green Corvette as a little kid, and I absolutely loved that car. So I had to buy one and kept it for a couple of years and drove it. Thank God I'd sold it before the tornado came, otherwise it would have ended up like all the other cars. But again, just another piece that we found, and you can already see the mold and the water just wreaking havoc. And again, unfortunately, this office went from a safe space to absolutely destroyed. So we're still finding stuff on a daily basis. We've got crew here now digging out everything that's not metal, and probably another week before this building comes down.